one of my favorite things to do was just walk around Breckenridge at night.
Yeah, it was beautiful, especially with the Christmas lights still up.
Yeah, I'm curious to know if they keep them up year round or
I
they
bet you
take
they're
them
up at least
down.
all winter.
Yeah, I don't know. So we were just there for a month, but I'd be curious.
Yeah. So we'll have to go back in the summertime. What do you think, honey? Could you live here?
Yes, I don't know.
It's a little too cold.
No, a little cold for me. It's perfectly good. Anyway, I am getting used to it though.
Oh, this is pretty.
So, I don't know.
Oh, let's go down by that fire. Yeah.
Through there.
Oh, we found Lori's shop. Yeah, I'm gonna have to put down the phone and warm up my hands.
One of the things that Jason's always loved is designing and then decorating his own birthday cake, usually with the help from his older brothers. But he kept telling me about his plans, and I really just wanted to buy a cake, but he had big plans, and I was just really hesitant baking in our little RV oven.
Yeah, what did you call it? The easy bake oven.
Yeah.
Which, you know, when it's that cold outside, the easy bake oven might work just as well.
Yeah, it does take a little bit longer to heat up.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know what it is about RV ovens and why they do it this way, but there's just that single strip of heat.
Burner, yeah.
Exactly. And so it's really hard to get the heat to distribute evenly.
Yeah, yeah.
So we've cooked all the time. You know, we cook a lot, but we just haven't baked. And even Jason has done a lot of cooking on his own.
Yeah, you remember the pancake mess?
Oh my gosh.
Good morning, Jason.
Good morning.
What you doing?
Making pancakes.
Yeah?
Gotta mix this up.
So what's it like cooking in the RV kitchen?
A lot smaller than our old kitchen.
Oh gosh, yes.
But honestly, I don't need that much space to make pancakes, so you put the wet stuff in one bowl, the dry stuff in the other bowl, then you mix it together, and then you cook it on the stove. Very simple.
You know, I don't even separate the wet and the dry.
Yeah, but the recipe said to, so I always use this recipe.
Cool. Well, thank you for making us pancakes. I'm excited. And now, to clean up the massive mess Jason made when he made pancakes this morning.
There's a little bit on the floor.
Oh, honey, I know. It's all over.
It's tiny, and I'm not used to using that type of pan.
So I don't know if he thought that I would just procrastinate until we had to buy a cake, or if he just had downtime and decided to take advantage of it, but he went ahead and baked his cake. He and Jordan actually, remember, they researched how to adjust for the altitude.
Mm-hmm.
I think they looked at the box, but then they looked online also to get
Right.
some guidelines. and he went ahead and baked it.
I am making a awesome little cake. It's going to be chocolate, obviously, and with vanilla icing and a little sledding hill, and it's going to have gummy bears sledding down.
And what's it for?
My birthday!
When is that?
Monday.
Very cool.
You know what?
Just like it.
So what's today?
My birthday! And it's snowing.
Yep, you put in a request for snow and
Here it is.
we got snow, didn't we? It's still snowing.
It's snowing a lot. It's been snowing since before I got up.
Yeah. How's that cake coming?
Good. I have a
What'd you do?
It's chocolate cake with a little hill made out of cake, and then frosting, white frosting, obviously. And then I'm putting some coconut on it to make it look like it's good. It's better snow than it is.
So those are gummy bears sledding?
Yep.
Pretty cool.
And then I have some gummy bears that aren't actually frosted to any sleds for comedic effect. I don't know if- See, because that guy.
He fell off his sled.
And then that guy.
Oh no, he's about to get run over.
Yep.
Cool.
And then I just have one sitting on the top of the hill.
Is that at all representative of your sledding experience? Falling off, but not getting run over, huh?
Well, actually, no, I never fell off. Remember?
Oh, I don't know. So how was that pizza? Where'd we go?
I don't remember the name of the place.
Piante, I think it is.
Something.
Vegan and gluten-free.
And because it's my birthday, I got a free cheesecake.
It was delicious, wasn't it?
Tiny, but delicious.
Oh, I meant the pizza.
Oh. The cheesecake was also good. It was a lemon meringue flavor.
Yeah, so with the cousins in town, we were planning on going out to dinner, and we thought, Monday night, we're not going to have any problem. But, it turns out that in Breckenridge, during the peak of ski season, it doesn't matter what night of the week it is, it's always crowded. We didn't have to wait too long, but...
Well, I called around, and a lot of places were already booked, and there was no way we were going to get a table. But I called and I talked to the hostess at the canteen, and she suggested that we just come and hang out in the bar. That they had some big tables, and that usually if we were flexible and just hung out for a while, that something would open up.
And of course, our birthday bibliophile brought a book to pass the time.
As usual.
How was it fun?
It was.
I think my favorite was the International Snow Sculpture
Championship.
with teams from all around the world.
I know, it was international.
Right. Russia, China, did not expect that. They say international and you're like, well, maybe somebody came from Canada. But no, these were truly,
They were.
Italy, Peru, they were from everywhere. And it was really cool. They were only allowed to use hand tools.
And there are these, how many?
I'd say they were like
20-ton, I think they said.
They were like 8 feet by 8 feet by 16 feet high or something. Just big blocks of snow. It looked like Stonehenge before they started.
It was funny. We were driving home from skiing one day, and I just saw these big white structures, and I'd read about the snow sculpture competition, and so we stopped to go check it out, and sure enough, that's what it was.
Yeah.
So they are only allowed to use hand tools for the competition. But we got there when we went to check out the snow, the blocks. We were not expecting to see anybody working because it wasn't supposed to be starting for the next day until the next day. And they were using, they had like chainsaws and, do you remember? I don't remember what else they were using, but they were definitely using power tools. So I didn't understand what was going on. And then you talked to somebody. It turned out that there were sponsors.
That's cool. I like the window through the middle. Oh, and the rumble seat in the back. Yeah, it's a seat where you can just like sit in the back. Usually it's in a car, not a trailer, but. Oh, let's check out the dog on the Toyota truck.
Wow, what do you mean?
How you doing? Looks great. Yeah, it's a dog hanging out the window of a Toyota truck. Looks like chess pieces. What do you think? Oh, look at the jellyfish, dude. Those are spectacular. So cool. Oh, look at that. Oh, cool. Man, that's going to be spectacular. I like the webbing up top. That's cool. There's a guy up in there working. That's cool. Leaning back a little bit. I like it. They're still working tomorrow. Yeah, Mom said they weren't working tomorrow. I think they've got it. I mean, so who won?
It was Mexico, and Breckenridge had one, and they were People's Choice.
Mhm.
That's what they won.
Mhm.
And it was especially a lot of fun going around. It was neat watching the progression from just these blocks to to these creations, and it was a lot of fun. It made it even more fun having the cousins around to walk around.
Walking around Breckenridge and around the festival, and the Christmas lights were still up. It was a really nice evening.